Hello, this is Black117 here, and today we'll be discussing our Week 4 battle against Robbie of the Green Bay Passimians. And be sure to check out his Twitter. He seems like a very fun guy and posts like stuff. So, well, then again, I'm not so sure. He's gonna be our opponent for this week, Week 4. So yeah, we'll get into the team builder. So today, I'm going to be trying a new style where I just combine my team builder and the battle together, so that way it's like you guys get a feel of what I build. So hopefully it helps out, just helps you guys see what I'm building. So even towards the people I'm building for. So yeah, since we're going to be battling in playoffs. So yeah. um. So all right. So we're going to be discussing our team for week 5 first, or not 4. So, but first off, in order to do that, we have to talk about Rob's team. So Rob's team is a very mix between hyper offense and speed, by the looks of it, because he has some of the fastest threats in VGC or doubles. However, at the same time, there are some very, very scary trick root mons that I kind of have to get rid of immediately. So yeah, Tapu Koko, very threatening. It's Tapu Koko. It's like the best electric type in the game. And probably unseated like Thunderous Drone as these de facto electric type in doubles. So electric terrain pretty much stops status or sleep. So it's very kind of counterproductive with Amogus if you think about it, because he can't put my Pokemon to sleep if he has electric terrain up. So that's gonna be helpful. Greninja, I'm not gonna lie, I really hate Greninja in doubles. Like I used to play it a lot. I played a lot in singles, it's okay, but in doubles it's just such a 50-50 Pokemon. Because every time I kind of predict this thing to do one thing for protect, it does another thing, and it just kills the other mon. And that's where I feel Greninja is. I don't think it's broken, but it's just one of those mons where like I know that I have to sack a mon just to deal with it. So, yeah, Greninja is just a threat. Sylveon is a very annoying threat as well. So, Sylveon is just like a pixelate hyper voice user. So, Amoonguss, Marowak, those two are very good speedy trick, not speedy, but like trick root mons. But hopefully, Amoonguss, we can be able to deal with that. So, Amoonguss is not a Pokemon that you would see every day, but like in doubles, it's like pretty much um, a very good like a redirector. Has speed, like it technically does have speed control or something, but it's done Spore. So it also has a Rage Powder, redirects moves, Spore, splits pawns to sleep. Marowak, well, you gotta be wary about Marowak. So yeah. So I'm not so sure about like the other like 4 mons like Slowbro, Flygon, Steelix. I don't think he's gonna bring those. I think if anything, he's gonna bring the top 4 mons right here, like even Reuniclus, like to set up Trick Room. I'm not so sure about Slowbro or Flygon. So lastly, Mega Gardevoir is just a threat, because I know Gardevoir is gonna be a problem because he wolf Gardevoir and Sylveon can spam Hyper. So without further ado, let's just talk about our team. So we have here is Cheshire to Gengar. With Gengar Knight, he'll be our Mega choice today. So Gengar has Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball, Protect. Now, what this Gengar allows us to do is it allows us to pretty much trap his team, prevent him from making pivot switches or going into certain mons that could actually benefit him or get into better positioning. So Sludge Bomb pretty much knocks out Tapu Koko. Shadow Ball I think knocks out like also Sludge Bomb can knock out Gardevoir, but it's a roll. But if it depends on if it's bulky or not. I did put Shadow Ball because it can actually knock out a Marowak, provided it's not super specially defensive. So yeah, I did put some investment in HP and special defense just to take a Thunderbolt from Taco Coco. Not like a specs boost, but like maybe like just the regular Thunderbolt. If it's like boosted, I might have a like modest life orb. He has a chance to kill me. So, but I do speed tie with it, so that's the important thing. Gengar's role is just to like pretty much trap his mons in and just be able to handle his team. Just pick off things one by one. So yeah. Then we have Scotty the Whimsicott. Scotty has Moonblast, Taunt, Fake Tears, Encore. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I almost put a Z move on this guy, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the Focus Dash. Have Moonblast as my main attacking move because it just hits everything hard. It actually knocks out Greninja, just so happens. So if he just stays in dark form, so Taunt's there just to prevent any trick moves shenanigans. Fake Tears is there just to like ensure the Yoko on Gardevoir or like something like Slowbro with Gengar. And Encore is there just to trap it into like a certain unfavorable move. So it's pretty much a standard Whimsicott. So the speed tier allows me to outspeed Gardevoir because I think after adding Flygon, oh yeah, also Flygon, I can knock out like knock out Flygon with a Moonblast. Yeah. I can also knock out Gardevoir with a combination of Moonblast with Sludge Bomb. So, but I don't want to go for a triple target. So there's that. So here we have Smash Doodles, the Mamoswine. So this Mamoswine is pretty much a very good mix of special bulk and some offense. As you can see, I have a ton of HP investment, and with the Assault Vest, I think I could take two Hyper Voices from Gardevoir and Civilion. So Icicle Crash, Knock Off, Ice Shard, just pretty much self-explanatory. Earthquake just enough to like Ice Ground Cover, it just does enough for him. Ice Shard's there just to pick off Flygon. Lastly, Knock Off is there just mostly for Marowak because I don't think well, not Marowak, but just to like remove items. If I knock out Marowak, that would be amazing because Marowak won't be able to won't have its Thick Glove. So I didn't put too much speed on this guy because I didn't think Marowak would be max speed at all. So I just put it like that, like adamant with no speed. So yeah. Then we have Metagross or Charles the Metagross with Iron Head, Sun Headbutt, Thunder Punch, and Power Up Punch. So with Assault Vest, it's pretty much the same thing as I use like I think against I forgot who it was, Bear. Almost the same set. The only difference is that like I think I have Thunder Punch instead of Ice Punch. I didn't put Bullet Punch because I felt that Iron Head just kills Gardevoir just right then and there, and I needed Thunder Punch and Power Up Punch in case I have dealing with a Slowbro that's gonna set up. So yeah, I don't know. Like this Metagross set, there's some ideas I thought of, but I'd rather just leave that play off. So yeah, it's pretty much like Smash Duels and Metagross are like my defensive core. So I guess you could say that. Lastly, we have Politoed. Politoed is very special defensive this week. Small Encore helping hand protect. Agua Berry, Drizzle. Drizzle is mainly there just to. I brought Politoed here because I felt like it'll help out reduce the damage of Fire Move from Marowak, but at the same time, I gotta be careful because Tapu Koko and Amoonguss love Politoed. So yeah. Lastly, we got Kingdra with our prepared team move Waterium Z, Hydro Pump, so you can pretty much tell where this is going. So yeah, Z Hydro Pump just pretty much knocks out something out of his team. Ice Beam just there for coverage, and Muddy Water is just there for just to hit both his mons. So yeah, I think that's the team. So I am going to switch over to the battles. So So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so we are in game 1 of week 4. So this game, you're gonna love this game, guys. So looking at this game, I have just this is gonna be a very interesting team he brought, so or battle. So he did bring both his Greninja Tapu Koko, which is his fast modes, Marowak, Reuniclus, and Amoonguss, which could be a Trick Room mode, and Gardevoir, just his fairy type. So Gardevoir Amoonguss is a very good score, so that Amoonguss can Rage Powder away as Gardevoir Hyper Voices stuff. So it's nice that I brought Metagross just to take on that, as well as take on the potential Reuniclus. So that'd be nice if Reuniclus becomes a problem. So here I don't know what to lead. So I'm not so sure what to go in terms of lead. So I decided to go with the Gengar Whimsicott because I was very convinced that was just my best lead. I go for Gengar Whimsicott, and he goes for Marowak and Gardevoir. So he traces my Prankster, and that's already like a really, I guess you could say that's kind of bad because I'm not so sure what the hell Gardevoir is going to do. And Marowak is a very good hyper offensive lead he has because something can die. I'm just saying. And I realized that Gengar is way too important. And he pretty much can kill Gengar right now if he wants to. So what I decided to do is I make a very safe play, and I just decide to switch out Gengar and go to Smash Doodles. He goes for his Mega Evolution. I go for the Taunt just to prevent a Trick Room or some weird option. He goes for Side Shock and gets a crit. He goes for Fire Punch. I live, but I get burnt. Yeah, this is not this. This is pretty much like a really like bad turn one. So I have the Mega here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go with Gardevoir. He kills my Mamoswine, unfortunately, because if it wasn't for the crit, I would have been able to take it out. He goes for the Shadow Bone, and he knocks out my Gengar. So I'm like, oh great. So now I have to go to Politoads and Kingdra. Here I decided, you know what? I have to go for Muddy Water. I go for Muddy Water, and guess what? I missed. And yeah, so I actually missed my own one Muddy Water. I did get a crit there, but yeah. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of pissed off when I saw that. Like, I thought I had a chance, but once that I missed my like Muddy Water there. I know people are gonna say like, oh, like whatever about like you're using the move, so you don't have. I think I know that you have like a 70% chance to like hit the certain target with Muddy Water, and therefore you are risking that. So, but still, it's just like after what happened with the burn and with the crit, just pretty much like put me in a very bad spot because Mamoswine would have been healthy and just been able to like knock off the Marowak, and Gengar would have just lived. Like, so I'm not gonna lie, you already know where this is going because he has a Greninja on the field, he has a Gardevoir, I don't have Bullet Punch, so he goes for Scald with Protean, he confirms he's Protean, and I get burnt. And at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like just give up here. I just keep going. I'm not gonna lie, it's like I just keep clicking buttons. So I just let Gardevoir or kill Gardevoir just for differential. But I know at this point there's no way I could win this game without something happening. So yeah, so I can't. I'm just going for Iron Head and Skulls here because I'm not gonna reveal any more information. This is a best of 3, so I'd rather him reveal stuff than me reveal things. So I'm just gonna keep clicking the same moves over and over. Maybe go for differential or whatnot. So here I decided to go for the Scald again, and he goes for the Recover. So at this point, I'm just pretty much this is kind of a bad loss, I'll say. So, and I'm gonna say thank God this is best of 3 because Robbie's just revealing all his items, all his sets, and he gets a crit just to rub in. So yeah. So I lose game 1, and I have to immediately regroup. Now, so for the next game, I decide, you know what, I have to lead. I have to lead differently than that. So what I decide is I change up my lead. This is the next game, by the way. So here I decide to lead with I think Politoed and Gengar, not Gengar, but Metagross, because I feel that would just counteract the Milotic and not the Milotic, but the Gardevoir and the Marowak. So here I sent in Politoed and Metagross, as I sent in Gardevoir and Marowak. So here I decide, you know what, I'm gonna go for broke, and I'm just gonna go offensive. Like, I'm just gonna go for the attacks, because he's been playing very aggressively. So he goes for the Fire Punch. I'm not so sure why he goes for that. I go for Iron Head, and I'm able to knock out the Gardevoir. It's very surprising that he's able to outspeed me, so that means he is a jolly Marowak. So yeah, I got 2 Pokemon out of the way. So now he sends his Green Bay Passimians and Metagross. I don't care much about Metagross. Metagross is pretty much dead to me. So yeah, Kingdra just like he's able to take the knockoff. So at this point, he knows that I have like a Z move. So here I trap him in, and I just go for the Hydro Vortex and kill the Reuniclus. And then I just go for the Energy Ball and just knock out the Greninja. I outspeed thanks to the fact that the new Mega mechanics have helped me out. So yeah. So now at this point, it's a very, very different story. So here I go for Muddy Water, and we get an accuracy drop, but it doesn't matter because Z moves bypass the accuracy drops. So he's able to kill me with Tip Attack or Z Dazzling Wave, I suppose. I go for Sludge Bomb and just knock out the top Coco. And at this point, he can't really do much. He has a Legendary with a Moongut, so at this point, I'm just going to go with the Mamoswine and just pick it off with a Sludge Bomb plus Ice Crash. So yeah, we win. We won that set. So we won that battle. So now, this is the part where I'm going to do a little confession. So Game 3, I didn't record the game, or we didn't get the game. In fact, as a matter of fact, we forgot to record Game 3, and we didn't know what to do there, but we just still played it out. And actually, Game 3 was actually Game 2. What you just saw was Game 3. So, well, let me just explain that again. That battle you just saw was Game 3. We didn't save Game 2 on Showdown, and that pretty much, there wasn't much of a dispute because at the very end, like, we both agreed that it was just like the set was already decided at points. So I guess it was, you could say that information and whatnot. So what happened in that Game 2? I led up with Metagross and Politoed because I immediately wanted to counteract the Gardevoir and the Marowak. But he led off with, I think, Greninja or like Reuniclus. But the thing is, I was able to. I forgot exactly how the battle turned out because I tried to recreate the battle myself, but I didn't know exactly. Like, I know what happened. Like, I know the very end. Because by the end game, it was very clear what happened. But like, Gengar, well, let me just get it up on my phone because I think I remember explaining it to the people there. So, because I do know the kill count, because I had to explain it to them over there. So let me just log into Discord right now. I'm not gonna. This is pretty much you guys. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I don't know if yeah, we haven't really commented a lot here lately, so. So here is. Alright, here's what happened. So what happened was. Wait, just. I'm gonna pause right now. Alright. I had to pause there just because I got interrupted. Um, so this is what I said. All right, this is what I remember. Only Metagross and Gengar died on my side, so yeah, I won that game. So against Mega Gardevoir and Greninja respectively. There is a list of kills on my side and Robbie from Game 2. Politoed, Greninja, Oakwood from Skull after sustaining heavy damage prior. So pretty much what happened, I didn't kill Greninja. Greninja got worn down with Life Orb. So Greninja got worn down significantly in that game. So Mega Gengar. Oh, this is the kill. So Politoed killed Greninja with Scald. Gengar. It killed Greninja with Shadow Ball with prior damage. Oh yeah, I remember. I was able to get some damage via Skull on Politoed. And I also killed Gardevoir with the Sludge Bomb poison. So, and the poison was enough to where it died the following turn. So, Mamoswine. Alright, Mamoswine. I killed Alolan Marowak with knockoff plus EQ. So, I forgot what happened, but I think I was able to outspeed and not outspeed, but kind of remove the threat away. So. He didn't attack me, so that was good. Amoonguss, last mon standing on his end. So, repeated icicle crashes due to Reflect being up. So, he had to Reflect up with his Amoonguss. So, I had to use, I think 2 icicle crashes plus another move. Just to knock it out. Kingdra did get a kill against Tapu Koko via using Hydro Vortex. So, I was able to be I was in the rain. And I was able to get up my Z Hydro Pump against the Tapu Koko before it did anything. So the only Pokemon that died on my end was Metagross and Gengar. Greninja killed Metagross from repeated scalds. I don't think it burned me at any point. So Gardevoir killed Gengar with Psyshock, but it later died because it was fainted. So with the poison, so it was pretty much a double down there. But it was a double down that worked out in my favor. Once Gardevoir went down, it's pretty much game over, so yeah. So, I'm sorry it was kind of anticlimactic, but I feel like we're gonna battle this guy again in playoffs, so yeah. Hopefully there's gonna be something interesting that comes about there, so. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.